Battle control initialized.
Hello there, comrades and cannon fodder. It's Dvoid here. I've got a 1v1 multiplayer game on Annihilate map. And I like this map. It reminds me of Scorched Earth, as I've said in previous posts. Just the way it's laid out, the position of the oil derricks, and on Scorched Earth you'd have a hospital in the middle here. But it reminds me a lot of Scorched Earth, this map. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, because they're both great maps. But yeah, it does remind me of that. And here we go. It looks like my opponent's going straight for my oil derrick to see if he can get a foothold. And he's shot the barrels, so I can't. But then when I get a view range benefit from this, I'm going to have the advantage. So he doesn't really want to push into that. He's sent some forces over this way to secure the other oil derrick. And I've sent this guy, my engineer. Yeah, he saw straight away that I was defending it. But my escorts figured out that my opponent's protecting this, so the engineer had to stop and wait for my rifles to escort him properly. My opponent's captured that oil derrick, and he's just going for this one. So we've got one each, and my opponent's capturing his second. Or is it he should do? No, he hasn't shift commanded it yet. He's losing valuable time because he gave himself an advantage by stopping my engineer. Now he's capturing, so hopefully I'll only be a few seconds behind. Gotta clear it out. Make sure there's no sneaky snipers. And there we go, it's 2-1 to my opponent in oils because I was delayed. I've got a couple of rifles, they're going to go on a scout soon, I'm sure. So yeah, 2 each now, 2 oil derricks. We've got our war factories placed. Scout vehicles will be produced any moment. Yeah, my opponent's got a light tank, I've got an APC. Let's just check the initial army values at this point. 4.3 to 5. So my opponent's slightly behind. But here he's near my oil derrick. He's attacking it. So I was aware of where my opponent's starting army was. So I thought, well, I'll make use of this army, my starting army, somewhere else where I know he can't get his small force straight into action, and then start preparing defences at my home base. As it wouldn't be hard to stop this force if he did attack. But look at my engineer. I realised that he wasn't escorted and stopped, but I didn't see them. So that was just, you know, the beginnings of a really good game sense kicking in there. But there's my scouts checking out what's going on, and I'm sending this force in while I know this force is busy. And here we go. I can screen my units very well with that APC. Destroy any base defences that appear and then get straight onto the power. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's in low power. Keep killing any riflemen or anything that's produced from the barracks. It looks like he's got a rocket soldier. But there goes another power plant. He's got no power. 0 now. So he's going to have to use these 3 to crush my ore trucks to crush my infantry. That's delaying his economy. His earnings will be a lot worse. And he's done well. They did the job though. Scared away my troops. But my APC's fine, but my opponent's hitting back over here, and this blocks the production of my war factory. Nothing can roll out there while that tank's there. Once it's destroyed, there's no husk though, and I did save all my ore trucks, but look, what wanted to come out was an MCV, and it very nearly got destroyed. I was so lucky. Another moment, one more rocket shot, and that would have been that. So I was very lucky there that survived, and my APC is making its escape. And my opponent's recovered his army value, I mean his low power mode. But let's check army value. He should be quite badly off. Yeah, he's at 1,400. I'm at 7,800, so that was a good initial assault. He's got 2 oil derricks to my 1 though, which isn't good. Let's just check the economy situation. Yeah, we're both okay for cash, although he is a little better off, but he won't be for long if he doesn't start expanding. But yeah, I'm attacking his second oil derrick because I don't want him having an advantage. These should move about here. These guys should move about here. And my opponent saw that I had a force and set up a defensive position, which was far better than letting it drive into my troops. Well, he's arranging a small force up here. And I've got a grenadier drop being prepared. And he probably knew that I was going to attack this area because it's an expansion that he needs. So I thought I'm actually sending them away from there and send them here and wait for the right moment. And I've got my Gren drop waiting for the right moment as well, while I'm preparing solid defences to receive my enemy's counterattack. I don't have much, but I'm confident at this point. There's my Gren drop moving out. Here's this force attempting to find a good position. And we're at 11,000 to my opponent, 19,000 to me. And here we go, my opponent's attacking here. So there's my Gren drop moving in, and my opponent's backed off straight away because he knows you don't want to do that. But here, my Gren drop, I've exited and I'm not paying attention, so there we go now. And I've attacked his expansion. I've got his service depot destroyed, screening from my APC, and here goes a power plant. And then I've moved these here and then given them an attack command. Yeah, they all exploded in one, so that was unlucky. But yeah, I've overrun this position, look, very nice. My APC survived and he's going to also discover this position. But my enemies destroyed 3 ore trucks and blocked my refinery here. Very nicely done. But yeah, I've got the MCV here, I've caught them. He's in low power still. And he should have combined these 2 forces. He should leave them there. They're on move command, that's a misclick. Yes, that's a misclick. I didn't notice that. He should have combined those 2 forces and he could have defeated them. But this force, you know, it's not enough to stop. I responded in time because he just left it. I guess he kind of had his hands full. But my APC spotted this, so I know where he is. And I'm going for a raid here. Nearly got the pillbox. Very nearly. But yeah, I'm going on an eco raid here. I knew that he had forces there because my APC spotted the expansion. And here's a large force. I haven't got vehicles with it, but it's large enough and in a big bulk, a big death ball to do the job. And then I've broken through here, targeting his power, and then push through. He's responding there, but I've overrun him here. It's a bad situation. Let's just check the army value at this point. Yeah, 5,000 to 19. These guys are falling back. They've smashed his expansion, so why not just fall back? And these guys didn't have any vehicles, so I didn't want to push it and run into defences, whereas these guys are going to check if my enemy expanded this far. These guys have got to check, see, I need to know the limit of my opponent's expansion, because if he's sneaked past me, and set up here or in the bottom corner, I need to know it, because it'll keep him in the game if I don't destroy it. And like in a previous game, I didn't want to have the advantage, have the game in my favour, and then just blow it. I didn't want to do that, so I sent this guy. He's a full veteran, and he found this large unit of troops. So I knew I had to stop them and send these guys to deal with it. But hopefully I didn't send them all. There's too many. But it did look like a decent force. He's moved them on straight away. So I'm responding now, taking my time so they don't arrive piecemeal, and he's already gone. Yeah. But at least this whole army is scouting for an expansion. There you go, look. There we go, I've split up that force. Got the expansion set up. They're on move, they were on move command, and that rifle, probably him telling me about it. But I've got everything defended I need to, but this home base obviously is vulnerable. But this force without tanks, it's not great. I've only got one ore truck there, so with this, all I have to do is replace the service depot, and none of this will matter. None of these structures would matter, really. Yeah, I'll be producing tanks on a you know, every 21 seconds at the moment, whereas if I lose a war factory, it's every 28 seconds, 20 summits. So, which looks like what I'm about to do is lose a war factory, but I'm pushing here at the same time. And I've got plenty of tanks, I can just storm through, screen my infantry and just smash him. But he's holding on well and using his assets well, but look, there you go, he's done. And I've still got forces protecting here. But yeah, I'm not destroying that because I want... oh, there you go, I haven't got a radar dome by the looks of it, so yeah, I'm taking it out, but this force is moving on and pursuing the construction yard. Here we go, these guys can't be stopped. And that's pretty much that. There we go, look. My opponent's got a good source of income there, but it's about to be hit full on. Yep, there you go, he's called it. Yeah, that was a decent one, fairly decent game. I'll just go through the stats and graphs, but there's the army graph, earnings graph. My opponent's earnings went way ahead at the start of mine and peaked, but they dropped, and I think it was because he didn't expand here soon enough. So that was just that one sort of thing, his lack of income, that meant he didn't have enough assets to destroy my economy. There's a finishing army. I've got about 12 heavy tanks by the looks of it. There's plenty there. There's the combat tab. 249 kills to me, 134 to my enemy. No support powers as yet. And production, I'm still building. I've got a thief under production. I am building thieves. There's 2 there already, and I was going to take some cash from this refinery here, but it didn't go on that far. But there's the economy tab. I earned 86,000. My opponent earned 82. So it's close in earnings, really. There's the basics. 32 to me. 27.8 to me. 32.5 to my opponent. So my actions per minute, about what they usually are, slightly higher. But there's the graphs and charts, and there's the end of that 1v1. I hope you enjoyed the game. I did as well. It was a decent one. So until next time, everyone, take good care of yourselves. And for now, goodbye.
Battle control terminated.